Hey there guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm facing this angle for a particular reason. I have two videos in mind. First video is going to be this, but mostly the next one is going to be a list. So that list is going to see 25 fragrances, which are Middle Eastern perfumes. I did tell you I'm going to list down all my favorite purchases of 2024. You'll see that will be hopefully exciting. But first episode, I want to pay tribute to one of my most favorite fragrances. I don't know if I have done this. This is called Burberry's London, and this is a new packaging. Okay, and a little bit change in the packaging in a way that the OGs, the old batches. This is my I think the old batch. If I can show you, these used to be made in France. Okay, it's written there. And this is the, in the community, this is known as the coat. Okay, and this fragrance I have, I think maybe how much juice left, 25 ml or 30. And I'm going to tell a story. This may run a little bit long. And the new version is also nice, looks almost identical, but these are made in Germany. The new ones that I have, these says in the bottle, these are made in Germany. I don't know if it says on the box. Let me check. I haven't checked the box actually. Anyway, so I saw in the bottle it says made in Germany. Yeah, it's written there. So what's the difference between the old and the new batches? You see the bottom are a little bit different in the sticker term. Okay, so why I'm doing this? First of all, Burberry's London is a winter classic, not only all over the world, in Bangladesh, also in my channel, in my journey. This means a lot. I had deep love, lot of stories, lot of memories over the years over this fragrance, and I keep having this in my list, like in my collection. I never like let go of it. Some fragrances are nostalgic. This is one of them. And when winter comes, I reach for this perfume like Yopom, this one, Lamal. I know some of the fragrances are like Dolce & Gabbana, the 180p, Noir Extreme, La Nuit. These are fragrances I bring out during winter season. And this is not a very beast mode fragrance ever. This is one of those classic fragrances. I have nothing that smells like it. Anyway, so right now it's kind of cold in Dhaka. It's a public holiday. Time is around now 7:20. Okay, and temperature is like 15 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much is that in Fahrenheit, but it's cold because nice breeze. So Burberry's London. I'll tell you the new version how this is, but let me tell you some more stories. I did crazy thing to get this fragrance. I smelled it once from one shop, and check out my review. You'll see. And it served me so well since 2016. It served me so well. Every single winter I put this on, and it is very unique. As I was saying, this fragrance has something like a port wine, tobacco. Those notes surrounding it is like some sweetness, some fruitiness, mild darkness. Maybe some people say there's just a nice little combination of a lot of these sweet dark notes. So this is perfect for Christmas. Okay, but I found this fragrance also has this note which smells like guava. I said that in my review. Many people didn't agree, but I do get that. If you live in a tropical like place, like there's a lot of tropical fruits and stuff, definitely you will find something fruity like that in there. So it's not a very boozy, and even in particular I do not get that much booze or tobacco, to be honest. It's just a nice little sweet like fragrance. I love putting it on. It's very comforting. It's like staying at home, the year end, like Christmas time, public holidays time, and few days, couple of days from now, it's our victory day. So all this combined, city stays kind of peaceful and quiet, cold. And if you're wearing a little bit of a jacket or something, you don't want to wear shura. This is something you wear in office, workplace. Burberry is such a classic house. Their bottles are classic. Their fragrances, they're nice, underrated. So the older packaging, the box looks different than this. So this is the new packaging I'm showing you. Okay, this looks like this now. Okay, and I think this been like couple of years, maybe like recent changes. But the bottle, as far as I know, noticed the apart from the sticker, nothing else changed. Okay, so I did spray this. I'm not gonna spray this again. I did spray, and I can assure you one thing: the scent profile didn't change much. Okay, I do not find that much difference. Like I can say, oh, this is apples and this is oranges. The old version is so different, and so you can have to hunt down the vintage. No such thing. If you can get the older version, which you still can get for a very decent, like $55 or something, within $55. But this used to be like Burberry's London used to be under $35 once. Burberry's Touch, definitely within 40. Now it's well over 50, 55 bucks. This the price of this on most shop, and that is if you can get lucky, or else sometimes they may charge you 60. See, the fragrance prices have gone very high, and I have nothing to say. I cannot control the market, and I really wish things were not like that. Some of you say, hey, it's still cheap in my country. No, my country is a little bit different scenario. Perfumes are expensive because the dollar rate and all that. So yeah, scent profile is still the same, but only difference I noticed, because this bottle is I bought in 2016, I think, whatever the batch code is. This fragrance, longevity wise, obviously it macerated well, and it serves like a couple of hours more how to say, prominent, but not like a 10 and 5 difference, like not 5 versus 10. It's like 9 and 10, the difference is like that. So it was never a beast mode, but it was a specialty for that winter vibes. It was special for the coat. This is what we call this, and this is like a very beautiful black bottle. I just love everything about this, and then the nostalgic feel of winter. So you can get absolutely the new one. It smells the same, exact same, just a tad bit, not watered down, but less sweet compared to the old version. But trust me, if you forget about the vintage, okay, forget about this vintage, imagine it's not there anymore. And if this is there, one day they're going to discontinue this. I'm sure about it. It will be rare to find. That time people will have cravings for it, like Zeno Davidoff, such a classic. So you try to go and find like Bowling Green, these kind of fragrances. And what you do is you pay a lot of money. So this is one thing I just want to give you fair warning, because I have been sufferer and I have been there. And there are a lot of fragrances I did not buy when they were around, like Hugo Boss Red, Man Red. And later it got discontinued. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I spent so much more money to get that. Even CK Reveal, now it is so expensive. I got 2 backup bottles, okay? So that's what I'm saying. If you ever wonder to get this, like, hey, I don't have this in my collection, it's not a must have, okay? No, nothing is a must have. But Burberry's London, I had chat with my friends, I miss my friends, fragrance community, and a lot of these memories with a lot of meetups, and then we talked about there are great days where fragrances were distinctive, okay? Not like nowadays, like, okay, I do respect, like, let's say Boss Bottle Absolute, the best release of this year, okay? Give you example. This is definitely one of the best releases of this year, for sure, but it's a flanker. And it's difficult for me to remember the name, like Boss Bottle Absolute, whatever. And then there is also, there is a Boss Bottle, these, that, right? So you get like forgetful. Back in the days, these things had their own identity. Polo Green, Kuros, Lanvin de L'Homme, The One, Blede Chanel, so what. There was no hesitation. There's no mistaking a fragrance for something else. Like Burberry's London, as far as I know, maybe there are, but I don't know if there are any flankers. But this is a distinctive gentleman from far. You see this, this is a Burberry's London, and this is a very nice emotion in a bottle. So if you ever want to get it now. Still stand out in thousands of fragrance crowd. This one stands out. So this is my tribute, like Burberry's London. Check out my review, older reviews, or any other people's reviews. Most of the reviews, people will say this is such a nice perfume or the best designers ever, and for good reasons. And not everything has to be a beast mode. This is not. This is 4 to 5 hours range, but you enjoy this during festivity, right? So the new version, I would say, if you can get the old packaging, just Google the old Burberry's London. The box will look a little bit darker than this, okay? But identical DNA. If you can get the older bottle, great. If you cannot, keep this in your collection. It will get stronger with the time. That's it. 1 to 2 years. So Burberry's London is a great 10 out of 10 fragrance. If not for performance, this would be a fragrance like, how do I say this? Like, what is the top seller? Dior Sauvage Elixir, for something, uh, which has all-rounding performance, great smell. It's so much more expensive. So I would say for 45, 55 odd dollars, whatever you spend, this is still a great fragrance. And Burberry's London remains as one of the kings in fragrance community. Thank you so much for watching. This is all I wanted to say. And so many nice memories of so many winters, So Burberry's London, I give it a thumbs up. Check it out. And thanks for watching. I hope I could, clarify the differences, because you don't get on Fragrantica 2 different versions. There's only the review of the older version. Have a nice day. Let's do the big list that I was talking about. Take care. Bye-bye.